What happens to your body day by day, week by week, when you take creatine every single day for 30 days? Now, before we get into the timeline, let's look at the data. There is a reason creatine is the most studied supplement in the history of sports science. We are not talking about a handful of small studies. We are talking about hundreds of peer-reviewed trials across multiple decades. And what they found is something most people are completely unprepared for. People who supplement creatine consistently gain measurably more strength, recover significantly faster, and think more clearly than people who don't. Here is the number that should stop you cold. Your body only produces about half the creatine it actually needs each day. The rest has to come from food, mostly red meat and fish. And if you are eating a modern diet, you are running at a deficit right now without knowing it. Your cells are trying to perform with half a tank every single day. So if that is the damage, let's talk about what happens when you fix it. Day 1 to day 3, the first thing that happens is nothing you can feel, and that is the point. The moment creatine enters your system, your muscle cells begin absorbing it immediately, not slowly. Immediately. Your body recognizes this molecule because it already makes it. It knows exactly what to do with it. And what it does is start building something called your phosphocreatine system. Here's the simplest way to understand this. Your body runs on energy currency called ATP. Every movement, every thought, every heartbeat burns through it. The problem is ATP runs out in seconds. Your body is constantly scrambling to regenerate it. Phosphocreatine is what makes that regeneration happen fast. Without enough of it, you hit walls, you gas out, you slow down. You feel that burning sensation in your muscles and your brain starts telling you to stop. When you flood the system with creatine, you are essentially building a bigger, faster charger for your energy battery. You are not changing the battery. You are changing how fast it refills. Days 1 through 3, that system is quietly being built. You cannot feel it yet. But underneath the surface, something is being repaired that most people have been running without for years. Day 7. You notice something is different. By the end of the first week, something shifts, and it is subtle, but it is real. You are in the gym, or you are climbing stairs, or you are carrying something heavy. And that moment where you normally fall apart, where the legs give, or the arms shake, or the breath runs out, it is just slightly further away than it used to be. You push past where you would have stopped last week. That is not motivation. That is not a good night's sleep. That is your phosphocreatine stores reaching partial saturation and your cells regenerating energy faster than they did before. But here's what almost nobody tells you about week 1. Your brain is also changing. Your brain is one of the most energy-hungry organs in your entire body. It runs on the same energy system your muscles do. And when creatine becomes more available, your neurons, the cells doing the thinking, gain faster access to fuel. Studies show measurable improvements in working memory and reaction time within the first week of supplementation. People who are sleep-deprived or under high mental stress see the sharpest improvements. If your thinking has felt foggy for years and you cannot figure out why, this might be the reason. Day 14. 2 weeks in, something changes that most people are not prepared for. You are not as sore as you used to be, not because you are training less, because your cells are repairing faster. After intense effort, your muscles need energy to rebuild protein, seal damaged membranes, and calm down inflammation. The same energy system that powers the work also powers the repair. When creatine accelerates ATP regeneration, recovery does not just get a little faster, it fundamentally changes character. People describe this point as training sessions that actually build on each other. Before, every hard session left them dragging for days. Now the sessions compound. Each one builds on the last instead of constantly digging out of a hole. Here's something else happening at 2 weeks. Your muscles are pulling in water. Not the soft, puffy water weight people fear. This is intracellular hydration. Water moving inside the muscle cell itself. And that matters because a well-hydrated cell activates protein synthesis more efficiently. It is like the difference between trying to work in a dried-out, cracked environment versus a properly lubricated one. Everything functions better. The muscle actually looks fuller and harder, not softer, because the water is on the inside. Day 21. Your nervous system wakes up. By week 3, something unexpected happens. Your strength is climbing faster than your muscles alone can explain. Here is why. Creatine does not just fuel your muscles. It improves how your nervous system communicates with them. Your motor neurons, the electrical signals that tell your muscles to fire, start working more efficiently. More muscle fibers get recruited with each contraction. The signal gets cleaner, faster, stronger. This is called neuromuscular efficiency, and it is why people on creatine often feel stronger before they look bigger. The performance comes first. The physique follows. Your brain is getting better at using the muscle you already have. And this matters even if you never set foot in a gym. Carrying a heavy bag, holding good posture for 8 hours, catching yourself before you fall. All of that requires your nervous system and your muscles to talk to each other clearly and fast. Creatine sharpens that conversation. Day 30. You are not the same person. 30 days in, your phosphocreatine stores are fully saturated. Your muscle cells are better fueled, better hydrated, and generating more force than they were a month ago. Your recovery between sessions is faster. Your thinking is clearer. And something longer term has quietly started. Creatine preserves muscle. This is not a small thing. After age 30, the average person loses muscle mass every single decade. That loss is directly connected to metabolic slowdown, joint deterioration, falls in old age, and loss of independence. Study after study on older adults shows that creatine supplementation significantly slows that process. 30 days in, you have started building a wall against that decline. Now let's address the fear directly. People say creatine destroys your kidneys. Here is the truth. When you supplement creatine, your body produces more of a waste product called creatinine. And creatinine is one of the markers doctors use to assess kidney function, so on paper, your levels go up. And uninformed doctors panic. But elevated creatinine from creatine supplementation is not kidney damage. It is a normal byproduct of normal metabolism. Study after study on healthy people shows zero kidney harm at standard doses. The fear is based on a misread number, not actual damage. Here's the protocol: 3 to 5 grams per day. That is it. No dramatic loading phase required. No specific timing, just consistency every single day with or without food. If you want to accelerate saturation, you can take 20 grams a day split into 4 doses for the first 5 days, but you will reach the same place either way by the end of week 4. Loading just gets you there faster. Drink water consistently. Creatine pulls water into your cells and your body needs to stay hydrated to support that process. This is not complicated. Just don't supplement creatine and then drink nothing. And if you are vegetarian or vegan, listen carefully. Your dietary creatine intake is nearly zero. Creatine comes almost entirely from meat and fish. That means your baseline stores are significantly lower than average. When you start supplementing, the shift is more dramatic. The cognitive improvements, the energy improvements, the strength improvements, they all hit harder for you than for someone who eats red meat regularly. This is one of the most under-discussed benefits for plant-based eaters. The bottom line: your body already knows creatine. It already makes it. It already uses it every second of every day. The problem is, it has been running short for years and you have been feeling that deficit without knowing it had a name. 30 days. That is all it takes to feel the difference. The mental fog, the early fatigue, the slow recovery, the strength ceiling you keep hitting. These are not just the cost of getting older or working hard. Some of it is a creatine deficit, and it is one of the easiest deficits in the world to fix. Are you taking creatine, or are you thinking about starting? Drop it in the comments below.